YouTube. Here's the Yamaha Revstar, which is now sold. Just how good these are. My pal was over getting a couple of guitars fixed, and I was showing him. Yeah, I showed him the Roadster and all these guitars. And he was like, yeah, just show me that then. And I was pointing at this. So I showed him. I was just saying, yeah, it's pretty much as good a guitar as you can get. And he was playing, just going like that. Wow, this is amazing. I was like, yeah, I mean, me and Scott did a video on it, and it's like, I think the only gripe really came across was it would be nice if it had a coil split on it. But apart from that, pretty much just brilliant. A 9 out of 10 or whatever, a 10 out of 10. It's like, yeah. So I was talking to the guy, and he was playing it, going like, this is amazing. I just said that thing, but it's like, it'd be nice if it had a coil split and stuff. And he just went, he went on his phone. I thought it was a bit rude. And he was like, yeah, there you go. And that's me. How did you just PayPal me the money for it? So it now belongs to Liam. But I did just say I was going to fit a coil split to it. So the normal's pointed to the orange TH30 there. Neck pickup split, so you now get a single coil. Or you do that. But you can always tell when it's a humbucker when you do that. It just gets so much more jank on it. Then bridge pickup, humbucker. Single coil. Both of them on as single coils. I mean, that's why it's the two. My favourite thing with the two, whenever you get split humbuckers, is when you've got them both on and split. It's kind of like a strap position 4 or Telecaster in the middle type thing. Well, I can just play it, eh? Neck. Bridge. Buckers. Rat. That's a humbucker. Single coil. Neck. Bucker. Yeah, so the other option for this was to put in the dry switch. I think it's called the dry switch, which you get on the higher end Revstars, which is basically like it's a high pass filter, high pass filter. So basically just sucks away some of the bass, so it kind of makes the pickup sound a bit more like single coils, but now they're actually single coils. I suppose the advantage of the dry switch is because all you're doing is sucking away the bass, it's still hum cancelling, so it's still a humbucker. Just it sounds more like a single coil, but it's still hum cancelling, whereas I've just basically split it down to one pickup, so in any position, when you've got one pickup on and split, it's not hum cancelling because it's only one coil. If you've got it in the middle, it is, because both coils I've chosen the correct coils. So if you're going to split these, incidentally, it was going to be a push-push pot, but I couldn't get one the right size that fitted this guitar, so it's a push-pull. Which, to be honest, I prefer. That's what I'm going to fit into that. Yeah, so when you're splitting these, first I split them to earth, but I added in some extra wires that I could always have taken off if it had come down. So broke into the pickups, added the extra earth, and the tap wire, put it back together again, put it in, ran it to them to the socket. If you earth both the tap wires, it gives you this coil and this coil, so you get and they're hum cancelling. So this pickup you're here, and this pickup you're here. So you've got the really trebly, kind of not that useful one. It's much better to have this one. So I've wired it in another, and instead of wiring it to earth, I wired it to the output to pick up. That sounds complex. It's not. I could have filmed it in my head last night, but I couldn't bother. So we're using the neck most of the bridge pickup, which I've got a switch called a coil choice switch, so you can choose which coil it is you've got. I can't do it in a push-pull pot, but in a three-way switch I can do it. And invariably that's the better place for the pickup. That's too bridgy. It's just too trebly. That's you get still. It's still got some. It's not too trebly. More like a Strat or a Telly, usable sound. And on the neck pickup, it's the same. So this pickup's, yeah, it's fine. That pickup's the one you want. No, you want this coil, the one that's closest to the neck, which gives you a more the neckiest. Especially if you turn the tone off. Which I suppose is meant to be for jazz and stuff like that. I can't play jazz. We just play wrong notes all the time. If you turn it off, you go. Difficult to try and play notes that you're trying to play ones that you don't normally play. It's like your muscle memory tells you to play the notes that are in key, whereas you try and play the ones that aren't. See, yeah, okay, I'll stop trying to play jazz. I know jazz is very complicated and good and amazing and all these things. I don't understand it. Yeah, so that's the one thing that I found I would have improved on a Yamaha Revstar is having a coil split on it, and now it has it. So I hope you enjoy your new guitar, Liam. I fixed the bass you did, and I did the Harley Benton, and I'm going to be a bit sneaky. Perhaps I might be able to use the pot that I took out of this, because I put a push pull in, to replace the bent pot on your PRS. Your PRS SE. I'm not sure about that yet. So, cheers and rock on. And yes, Yamaha Revstars. I don't need any more guitars. I've got all the guitars I need. It'd be very tempting. The one thing that would probably assuage me, see, rather than selling this, if someone had offered me exactly the same guitar, right, but the yellow one, I would maybe have swapped it and kept it, because I've got a fetish for yellow guitars for some reason. But the yellow guitars only came out for the very first year, I think, because they probably didn't sell, because people go, yellow? Oh no, that's different. I can't have something different. I really like this colour. And I looked at it, I don't think it is exactly the same colour as the 1986. It's not far off it. It kind of looks it there in the picture, doesn't it? It's a very similar colour anyway to their 1986 palette. I love the colour of this one as well. It's got a painted neck. In fact, so does this. Yes! There you go. You lay and buy this as well to go with it. It's perfect. That's just everything you could possibly want. You've got your tremolo and your 80s rock vibe with this one, and then this one does everything else. Yeah, yeah. Just do a wee bit of salesmanship there. I would totally. Imagine having the two of them sitting next to each other. All you would need then would be a BB bass in copper red or whatever. Oh, this is called copper red, whereas that is actually called cherry red. I can't remember. They don't have the same name, but look the same. Enough rambling. Rock on. Catch you later.